Okay, so we have something to clear up real fast. Before we went off last time, Sheila said she was going off that Mary Jane should be illegalized, and we were all like, "What are you talking about? We're all supporters of legalization here." As it turns out, she was talking about the freaking candy called Mary Jane, not marijuana. So go off on your candy.
Tirade.
I said it's Halloween time.
Yeah, you're ready to fight.
Yeah,
You're ready to fight.
They're the disgusting little honey bits that like always show up at the bottom of your bucket.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever eats them as far as I know.
Okay.
Like I've never met anyone who's been like, you know what my favorite candy is? Mary Jane's.
There's probably
I've never
that
heard of
one
Mary
person.
Jane's until tonight, whatever, this morning.
How did you not get? Am I the only one that had these like riddled at the bottom of her bucket every year? And like Adrian,
I
gets
guess
them
so.
too.
I guess that
I don't
and your cinnamon bear Lord Zed's were the only candies you had wherever planet you were from. Because we don't know any of this. I never had any Mary Janes.
Never?
No,
I never did either.
no.
Like I remember seeing them, but they never made it in my Halloween
I
basket.
knew it had to be a Louisiana thing.
Never made. Oh, you all are some lucky. Like, or maybe I was just like the kid nobody liked in the neighborhood and didn't know it.
Probably, but
And so like, oh, she's coming up quick. Gives that crap candy.
comes
Get the
Sheila.
crap, get
Here
the
comes
candy.
Sheila. Get out the Mary
God,
Janes.
get out the horrible candy.
I mean, I was good as a kid during the Halloween ages.
right.
I mean,
Every kid is nice between
Yeah.
October 31st and December 25th. That's
Yes.
the good time of year for children, right there.
you have some slip-ups like mid-November because you've been holding it together for far too
Yeah.
long.
That's right.
but
You gotta take a
Yeah.
break. You gotta give a breather.
Get it back on track.
Pent up energy, people.
That's 2 weeks though.
Mhm.
Between October and Christmas, you say you slip up mid-November. Like that's 2 weeks in.
Yeah,
Look,
I
that's
know.
2 weeks more than they
I
had
know,
early in the
but
year.
then, like, once you get your advent calendar, is like when you really realize you gotta keep it together.
That's right.
All right, that's fair.
You know, speaking of which, it's officially October now. You realize that? It's
Oh,
October.
it is.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
October 1st
What do you
now.
know?
And so it means we are 31 days from our next Halloween special, which is
No,
hard
we're
to
not. 'Cause
believe.
we're like 29 days.
29 days. That's
30
right.
days.
Well, for the
30.
last few years, it's actually been
Oh,
on
well,
Halloween.
yeah. I guess. What date is Halloween? Well, what date is
I thought we
Smells
did
Like
the
90's Rock?
We are. Everybody just calm down. I messed up. For the last couple of years, the special's
Don't
been
scare us.
the special's been on Halloween, but no, this year it'll actually be on however you look at it, Friday the 28th or Saturday the 29th, however you look at it. It'll be
Okay.
that time. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty close. So
It is. So
It'll be all right.
28 days, I guess, away from the
I'll
special.
send you my 7 songs by next week.
Okay,
So you
cool.
that means the funeral director's got Halloween this year. That's
That-
appropriate.
That's
for
very
them.
appropriate. Exactly. That's probably more appropriate than us.
Yeah, we have the 90s show.
We do. But we've got some good 90s Halloween
We
tunes.
celebrate well.
We do.
Yeah,
We do
that's
well on this
What's-
show.
what-
We confuse candy with marijuana on this show.
Exactly.
I
Wait.
can't believe-
What's your guys' like go-to scary movie for the Halloween season?
Go-to scary movie for the Halloween season. I don't really have one, to be honest with you. If I had to choose one, it probably would be Hellraiser. Or Hellraiser
I've never
2.
even seen Hellraiser.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch scary movies, so I just watch The Nightmare Before.
I've seen lots of other scary movies though.
That's a
Sheila.
Christmas movie.
I just
It's-
haven't.
I
I had
like it.
never
You
had any
realized today.
interest.
I like it at Halloween and Christmas. Thank you.
Well,
I never had any interest in seeing
Wait,
Hellraiser.
Wait,
I
no,
just
Port, you
didn't.
realize
It was a good
today
film.
that you don't know what cinnamon bears are.
So
Hellraiser, Mary Jane's. I'm just trying to wonder what you did as a child. Did you just sit in the corner and look at the wall?
He was joyless.
I watched Halloween.
Joyless since
That was my
1990.
go-to. That was gonna say that's my go-to scary movies, the Halloween film series.
Well,
My brother showed them to me at a very early age because he knew it would just make me hide under the covers for the next few months, years, whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah. And speaking of that, I actually just to kind of get in the season, I looked up a few Halloween film clips online, and I found the one I think it's called Halloween Resurrection, where they film like a night in Michael Myers' house as like a reality show.
Okay.
It's great. It's so terrible. There's a Buster Rhymes is in it.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
he's like the
that's that
producer of
one.
the reality show. There's
Mhm.
one moment where he like Chuck Norris samurai kicks Michael Myers in the face.
Oh.
It's great.
beautiful.
Does Busta
it's
Rhymes
great.
does he get killed in that movie?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, cool. Good for him.
He has like action movie lines, and then he
Mhm.
goes like "trick or treat, mother." Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
That reminds me of
that movie was just like who cares? Let's make a Halloween movie about whatever.
Yeah. That reminds me of my favorite Freddy Krueger film. It's the one where they all know that Freddy Krueger is a movie, but they're actually haunted by Freddy Krueger. Like Robert Englund plays Robert Englund, and he's
Wasn't
haunted.
that like the most recent one?
No, it was like the late '80s, early '90s. But he was haunted by Freddy Krueger. So I think he like ends up start killing people or something.
I could have
in the film.
sworn
We're
that
gonna
was
have to
like the
look
very
that up.
last Nightmare on Elm Street film they.
Well, it was the last one, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. But it wasn't
Okay.
like in the last
wasn't
couple of
very
years.
recent.
It was
Okay.
like in the '90s or something like
Okay.
that. But yeah.
What was it called? Like, what was it called?
I don't remember.
I really can't remember.
I don't remember.
It had
I
a
just-
pretty specific title. It wasn't like a Nightmare on Elm Street 3. or
No,
whatever.
yeah.
It should have been
Probably.
Uh,
Probably.
5 or 6. No, because then after that, I think you have Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, that's
Or-
true.
I think
You
so.
did have that. I forgot about that. And
I've seen all
that
the
was
Friday
his
the
last.
13th movies.
That
All
was
of
his
them.
last
All 10 of them.
performance as Freddy Krueger.
So you saw the one with Jared Padalecki, the reboot.
No, I didn't.
I haven't
that.
seen the remakes.
Oh.
I thought that was
saw,
kind of stupid.
I saw the one where Jason Voorhees goes to space.
Oh.
It was
Okay.
terrible. It was terrible. It's entertaining because of how terrible it is.
I see.
Very
He turns into like a cyborg.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was great.
That's like.
It's
mad.
so stupid. It's great.
It is. It's ridiculous, but sure.
I've watched a lot of horror movies. I'm trying to think of one that actually scared me. Because I remember, so when I was 5, like just newly 5, maybe even 4-ish, my babysitter showed me the very first Freddy Krueger movie, Nightmare on Elm Street,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
which scared the living pee out of me as a kid because I was like, I can't go to sleep. He'll get me.
That is a really scary
really.
concept.
Yeah, and so my mom came home and she knew something wasn't right because I was that like 8 o'clock, I was a sleep kid. Like I never stayed up.
You slept, even as a child, you were a heavy sleeper.
I was, yeah.
You were a hibernating,
never ends.
hibernation
yeah,
person.
I
The
never,
nap is never over for you, is it?
No.